But I will say this, and I say this all the time. I feel like for a person to ask for something that they're not qualified for is crazy.
Ooh.
Right? And so I always say, in order to see what you believe you deserve and try to be as real with yourself as possible, maybe ask a stranger. I feel like there are 6 pillars to true happiness, true self-love, true self-worth. And that is physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, and energetically. So what I want people to do, if you're listening to this, is make a bar graph. Make a bar graph of all 6 of those things separately. And on a scale of 1 to 10, rank yourself. You cannot use a 7, and then add all of those numbers up, divide it by 6, that's your average. So now to be clear, if you ain't been to the gym in a year or 6 months, you are not an 8, okay? Don't give yourself a 6.
Yeah.
If you don't eat right, and you don't go to the gym, don't give yourself no 6. If you know you haven't talked to God in 10 years, don't give yourself an 8 or even a 6. If you know that you go off when somebody cuts you off in traffic, you go off on Miss Susie at the work office, if you know you have no emotional regulation emotionally, do not give yourself a 6. So when you look at your numbers, you add them up, you divide it by 6 to get your average. If you're a 4 or a 5, stop asking for a 10.
Ooh, that is a bar.
All right, hold on. I want to do this test.
Okay.
I'm gonna give myself the rank.
Come on, let's
Okay,
go.
physical. Start with physical.
Physical, all right. I'll say like physical. I'm gonna
Can't
say,
use
all
7.
right, 7.
Can't use 7.
Can't use 7.
All right, 8.
Okay.
Okay.
We got 8. Look, I'm gonna pull my
Spiritual.
calculator out.
Look, okay,
So
spiritual.
spiritual. I'm gonna say 8.
Okay.
I mean, I prayed this morning. I prayed last night.
Energetically.
Yeah, energy. Mhm.
Energy.
9.
Okay. Come on,
Mentality. Is that one of them?
Yep.
Okay, mentality.
10.
Oh,
You.
I ain't mad at that.
Okay.
10 mentality.
Emotion is which
We got emotionally, physically,
So emotionally
spiritually.
is something different. Like
Yeah. Now
I
emotionally.
don't know how to
range
range-
yourself.
range. I don't know how to range emotion.
Now,
like,
how
'cause
emotionally mature are you?
How emotionally aware and regulated are you?
Yeah.
How emotionally vulnerable are you? How emotionally open are you?
And if you give yourself a 10, you're
5.
lying. Okay.
Okay.
I
that's
can
fair.
go with that.
That's honest. I
Yeah.
can appreciate that.
5.
And then
spiritually.
no, we did spiritually.
that.
We did emotionally, physically,
Physically,
spiritually.
energy-
Financially.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I mean, shit. I'm not no billionaire, but I can do what I want.
Well, the top 1% of America is $437,000
Year.
a year.
Oh.
So, yeah. So if you're in the top,
He's 10. Give him a 10. Give him a 10.
I'm
easily there.
look, I'm just saying. Okay,
Yeah.
so 10. This equals 50 divided by 6 equals 8.3.
Okay.
You are an 8. You are more than welcome to have 8. But to be honest, what's funny is because you are a 10 financially, there are so many women that if that's all you had, they think that's enough.
Oh, and he's 6+ feet.
Right.
And you're 10, and he's a celebrity.
Dang.
So, hey, you could have it all. if
Is
you
it
wanted
hard
to.
dating for you?
Yeah.
Okay. I figured so.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine that. So,
This is the longest I've been like this.
What's this? I need clarity.
she's like, well, like this, what?
That I've been in a single state of mind.
Like you're a relationship guy.
Yeah, I'm total.
Are you
I've
a
been-
faithful relationship guy?
That's not a fair question.
Why?
Because like the thing about
Why?
like faithfulness go 2 ways, and then faithfulness is like what you make it.
Well, I want to get your
Like
opinion.
no, but look.
Okay,
This is
go
the
ahead.
thing. No, this is the thing. Let me finish though.
Okay, go ahead.
Like I've done some things that's you shouldn't do in a relationship,
Okay.
but it wasn't just out of like lust.
Okay.
It was out of lack of what I wasn't getting in a relationship.
You felt
too.
neglect.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it was like, and it was talked about.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like,
Meaning you were expressing you were
Yeah,
lacking these
for
things.
sure.
Okay.
but I feel like, and like, cause I've been in a 14, I've been in a 9, and I've been in a 3.
Dang.
So like, I pre having long relationships. It ain't like no. When I'm in it, I'm in it.
Yeah.
But it's just like stuff be happening. And I really think like sometimes the kids kind of like it put a like, cause you don't prepare for kids. You know what I'm saying? Cause you like the relationship how it is when you in it. Like you like what you fell in love with, and then kids come the something else get in the way of that love because the love spread now to the kid. So now instead of getting 100% of love, you getting like 50% of it now.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
yeah,
another
that makes
kid come
sense.
now, you might be getting 20% of it. When you was like, damn, like I was the guy.
Yeah.
And so now I gotta compensate and deal with other, and it's not wrong because other love came into the world, but then it messes up your mental. Like, damn, this is why I fell in love with 100, but now I went from the 100 to the 50 to the 20.
Damn.
It's like, damn, I'm over here. Like, damn, now I'm over here watching movies by myself.
Damn.
Now I'm over here on the couch next to the fireplace by myself. Why, that's the reality. Because if you look at it, all relationships, a lot of times men will tell you that like kids like kind of like put a wedge in between things because the things you was getting before that, you ain't getting that. Now you ain't coming home to no sex. You ain't coming home to no meal. You ain't coming home. I'm tired. Like and you gotta, as a man, you gotta mentally. It ain't no book on this.
Yeah, you.
Because I didn't see that coming. I just thought like a family would grow us closer, and it's just you gotta wrap your mind around this is gonna be what it is. But there's no book telling you. There's no movie telling me this. And so it's just like, damn, and then think about this, being a sports player or celebrity or whatever you do, you get all this attention from so many other outlets. And it's like, you ain't getting attention where you want to get it from. It's just like, damn, like I'm getting attention over here. This sound good. This look good. This little shiny thing over here, this is attractive. And it's giving me the attention.
But that goes into what you said, because I heard you say before you feel like weak people cheat.
Yep. I think cheating is weak.
Can you expand on
So,
that?
so tell me, how would you deal with that?
Well, I think it's easier when you're a man with resources because I honestly feel like most times, especially when women become mothers, and also let me just say thank you for your transparency because I know for a fact that there are so many men that feel the same exact way as you, where you lose your wife or your girl as soon as they have children. Why? Because they become a whole different person, but they have to. So the old version of them is no longer the version that you'll ever know again because that person died in pregnancy or in childbirth, right? They're a whole new, they've been born into something all new along with the children. But how do you get through that? Most women are tired because they don't have any help. A lot of the times, people say that I'm pro-man inside of what I say, but I'm just pro-logic. And the truth is, there are a lot of women that are emotionally exhausted because I don't think men take into account the level of emotional labor that goes into running a household. Like, especially of feminine women, because we are so intuitively paying attention to the details and the gaps in the household that we're constantly seeking what is the need that you have. Well, if we're seeking your needs and now we're seeking the children's needs and I forget all about my needs and oh my God, this person has to eat. Hey, these bills over here have to get paid. Oh my God, the house is a mess. Oh, I have this party coming up. Oh my God, I'm still working. If they're even still working, there are so many different things that are put onto a plate where it's just straight overwhelm, right? And so I think that for a couple, number one, you have to understand that your relationship will never look the same. But this is why I believe, and I'm not a mother yet, but when or if that is the decision or the road that we choose to go down, then the truth is I need help. I need all hands on deck. I need a nanny. I need a night nurse. I need help. And it's not to say that they're going to raise my children, but I know women in my family that are like breaking down because they couldn't even take a bath because they couldn't leave their children, right? I know women that are eating the leftover snacks from their kids' lunch, like the crusts from the sandwiches because they didn't have time to cook anything for themselves because all they're doing is taking care of a child. And I also think for the ladies, you have to accept help. Because sometimes we feel like, no, it's only me. This is my child. And sometimes it's not even your baby anymore. It's not even your husband's kid anymore. This is my kid. I bear this child. I gave birth to this child. I need to take care of this child. No one can take care of this child like me. Okay, I hear that, but you're losing yourself inside of the child.